I look like a what's it? If you're American, that's like a Cheeto. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please like, comment and subscribe if you enjoy the video. It helps me out a lot. Do you know me? Welcome back to my channel. So today I've got a really exciting video. I'm going to be doing a wear test and review on the Airbrush Flawless Foundation by Charlotte Tilbury. I bought it as a replacement for my Estée Lauder because they test on animals, which I'm not down for. So if any of you guys are considering delving into the world of high-end products and you want to see whether it's worth it and whether they do actually last as long as they say, it says stays on all day and night, so we shall see. I'm going to be wearing it for about 8 or 9 hours, so I feel like that's a decent amount of time. In the future I might do a longer one if I have got a full day, but I'm just going to be chilling at home today, recording more videos and doing work, so I'm not doing anything strenuous like the gym, or I just thought I'm not going to wear a full face to the gym. But if you guys do want to see me do a more strenuous day and wear a different type of foundation, then please let me know. But yeah, let's get straight into the video. So at the moment, for some reason my skin absolutely hates me. It's not going well, but I feel like then that's the prime opportunity to try this foundation and see how well it kind of holds up and how much these spots do show through the foundation. I'm going to be going in with this Smashbox. I've actually never used this before. It's really cute. Look how small that is. It's Smashbox, the original Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. So I'm just going to be putting that on my face. I'm guessing Charlotte Tilbury probably do have their own primers, but I haven't really looked for them, so I'm not too sure. But I'm just going to use this one because I've heard good things about it. But obviously some foundations do perform differently depending on what primer you use, so it can be a bit like, how much can you judge the foundation when you use a different primer? So yeah, I'm just putting that on the areas where I tend to get quite oily. I don't know if this is meant to be mattifying. It doesn't say it is, so I'm not really sure whether it's going to help with that or not. So here is the glorious foundation, and by the way guys, this is literally like 4 shades darker than me, because when I got matched, the woman was like, what shade do you want? So she matched it directly up to my skin, and I was like, no, there's no point, because I'm only going to wear this foundation when I go on like a night out, or if I go for like food or something and I tend to tan. So I wanted to have it to match my tan, so it is quite a bit darker. So I've tried to wear this to like hide my neck, but you're just going to have to deal with the colour difference and just know that it's not the wrong match. It's just that I'm not tanned. I was going to tan because it was my birthday yesterday, but I really couldn't be bothered, and my boyfriend doesn't like sleeping next to me when I smell like biscuits. So the woman said I'd only need 1 pump of this, so I'm just going to pump this onto the back of the hand. Oh god, I don't know if that was 1 pump or if that was less. And I've got my damp beauty blender. So now that I've let the primer set in a little bit, look how dark that is. Sorry about this guys. So as I'm applying it, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to blend this like properly down my neckbone and into my ears and everything. Obviously I look like a what's it? If you're American, that's like a Cheeto. But like, oh my god. Yeah, I have got concealer which will brighten it up, but yeah, definitely can't wear this when I haven't tanned. Put it over my ear. Oh, do you guys put foundation on your ear? That feels so weird doing that. Oh god, look at that. This was a bad idea, wasn't it? So it is going quite far, to be fair. Like, it is getting drier. It's not one that stays liquid for ages, but it's also not one that becomes so dry that you have to blend it within like a few seconds. But I do feel like this is Demi matte, by the way, so that means like semi matte, so you will be matte but you might have a bit of a glow. So in terms of coverage, just put it over my eyes so I look less crazy. In terms of coverage, I wouldn't say it's full coverage. Like, this is branded as being full coverage, but I would not say that it is. I'd say it's medium buildable, because now I want to go back in with a little bit more over the areas where I've got these imperfections. So I'm just going to take like half a pump more. And she did say like 1 pump goes really far, and to an extent I agree, but at the same time my Estée Lauder one went a lot further. Charlotte Tilbury's brand is completely vegan, which is amazing. Yeah, but she said the only difference between this one and the Double Wear is that this one is demi matte, not fully matte, so it does make your skin look more like skin instead of just a matte thick layer. This is it with 2 layers. I know I look like an Oompa Loompa, just please ignore that. So yeah, to touch. Okay, it has transferred onto my hands, so I don't know really what that means. I'm guessing if you did that with the Estée Lauder Double Wear, I don't think it would transfer onto your hand just because of how matte it is, but because this one isn't quite as matte, it's still going to transfer, but obviously we're going to set it. And now I'm going to make myself look a bit less crazy using my trusty LA Pro Concealer, and I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like when I've set my whole face. So I'm going to come back because you've seen me do this before if you've watched my other videos. Okay. How flawless does this look? Like, yeah, I love how this has turned out. Like, first impressions, it goes really well with my other products. So I've got some MAC highlighter on, MAC blush, Anastasia bronzer, lips Primark, Revolution banana powder, that's what I set it with. I just did it, I kind of semi-baked over my T-zone and then kind of patted around here because I get quite, not oily, but I get a bit moistureful. But yeah, I feel like it looks really flawless, like as soon as it's applied. You can still see the spots and stuff on my head, but these are like 3D spots, so you kind of like, unless you put the thickest layer on ever, you wouldn't be able to avoid that. In terms of coloration, spots you can't really, apart from down here and a few of my spots here, I feel like you can still see the kind of darkness from them, which is a bit, don't know if you get, I feel like I'm literally doing a comparison with Estée Lauder, but obviously that's the one that I'm used to and this is the one that I'm trying to wedge in place of that. Rest in peace. But yeah, I feel like to touch my face, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing really heavy makeup either, like my skin can still breathe, whereas with the Estée Lauder I felt like it was so cakey and I couldn't move my face. I could move my face, but you know when you can properly feel that something's on your skin and it's not breathing, I feel like this lets your skin still breathe, but it does look really flawless at the same time. So yeah, and actually the colour looks peng. I know it doesn't match at all, but now that I've like dragged it down my neck, if I hide my arms, cute shade or whatever. I'm going to check in with you guys throughout the day and like do a wear test and kind of show. I'm not going to touch it up at all unless I need to, and if I do I will show you. Obviously later on it's going to be darker, so the lighting's going to be a bit crap. Sorry about that. I'm going to be using my filming light, which isn't actually that good, but hopefully you'll still be, I'll do like close-ups to show you where it's worn or how well it stayed on, how sweaty, dewy I look. But yeah, hopefully it's been insightful so far, and I think the foundation retails for £34 UK price. That's how much I paid anyway. So yeah, quite expensive, but obviously I wouldn't wear this every day, just when I go for special occasions. Just do one more close up. So I will check in with you guys later. The time is 22:01, so I did want to do this earlier and like start at 9, but I was hungover, so yeah. See you guys in a bit. So it's just gone 2:30. Well, no, 20 to 3, and I thought I'd do a check-in of the foundation. Sorry about the car noises. It's holding together really well, like it's not, it doesn't feel like it's getting less matte. It literally looks as flawless as it did at the start. Around the nose it's not too bad. I don't think I applied it that well around the nose, so yeah, so far so good. Okay guys, so it's currently 4:20. Oh my god, I can see myself there. And to be fair, I didn't think I'd be checking in until about like 6, but I've noticed a substantial difference in how the foundation looks since the last time I checked in at like 2 or something. I'm starting to notice now that it is definitely not a matte foundation, and for me, because I'm so used to wearing fully matte foundations, this is a stage where I'd feel like I needed to blot, but because this is kind of branded as a Demi matte product, I don't know if it's supposed to look like this because it's not meant to be fully matte at the end of the day, but I'm so used to that. That's like my comfort zone. I hate even a little bit of like shininess. I'm like, no, get rid of that unless it's highlighter. So yeah, you can see like places like this, I don't like any shine down the side of my nose. I just feel like it shouldn't be shiny there, but it most definitely is. Like that's probably the shiniest area, and when I press down, I don't think you can see it. Yeah, you can. There's like a load of foundation on my finger because it's transferring, which shows that it's starting to get a bit more moist and dewy. But yeah, I thought I'd check in and tell you that. It's actually quite surprising to me that it's happened so early, considering I put it on like less than 4 hours ago and it's already going like this, and now to me this doesn't look as flawless as it did before. But for some people that like dewy looks, they might think this is completely fine. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys in a few more hours and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so it's now 7:15. I've got my ring light on and you can proper see where the makeup is coming off. Like, I literally have to avoid touching my face because I know that if I go to touch something else, foundation's just going to go all over it. This is one of the reasons I really don't like dewy foundations, because I just feel like I can't touch my face, whereas with a matte one I can without worrying about it going everywhere. But yeah, it's like I wouldn't call this dewy, I'd call this like sweaty looking. Like, I would definitely have blotted hours ago if it was up to me, but I think I might blot. Yeah, I'm going to put a bit of powder on now and see, just so I can see if I can kind of resurrect it to its former state. I'll be back in a sec. I'm going to be using Collection Pressed powder, I think in the lightest shade. Yeah, number 1, and just my beauty blender again. I actually can't get over how bad that is. Like, I wish you could actually see like how it's like oil on my face, and I don't understand why it's like that. Like, for such an expensive foundation. Like, to be fair, I've only ever used one high-end foundation, which was Estée Lauder. I feel like that's all I talk about. But that set the standards high, and now I'm like, I wouldn't wear this for like a long day. I'd literally wear it if I was out for like a 2 or 3 hour event. So I'm just gonna pat this on. Like, obviously now it doesn't look bad, but I wouldn't want to have to rely on powder to that extent. But if I didn't have powder on me for that length of time, or if I like, imagine I was dancing or something like on a night out, how it looked just was literally just me like just chilling at home. I wasn't doing anything that would make me sweaty or anything like that. And imagine you were like, I reckon that my makeup would get like that within like a couple hours of dancing, which is a bit worrying. But yeah, it looks like this now. I actually think that looks really flawless again. I'd expect it to stay like this by itself, and it didn't, so it's kind of let me down a bit. But I will check in again. It's nearly 7 now. I'll check in again at like 10 just to see how the powder held up. Like, I already feel like, you know what, I'm over this. We're ending at 10:30. I am an oil slick, like that. If you think that's dewy and you'd go out like that, we do not see eye to eye, because I just think that looks like I've been to the gym in it or something, and it's just sweating out of me. And it's literally like, every time I scratch my face, it's just foundation all over my hands, and it's like, that's not what I want from a foundation. So for the review, I'd say the initial look of it was like a 10 out of 10, but the longevity and how it wears is like, honestly, a 3 or a 2 out of 10. Like, I think I'll only wear this if I'm out for like a couple of hours max. So if anyone knows any that they can recommend that's cruelty free and very similar to Estée Lauder in terms of it being matte and quite full coverage, then please let me know. Thanks so much guys for watching. Peace out from an oil slick.